Howdy folks, welcome to, let's say, a new stream, though it's not a completely new one. It's Hearts of Iron 3 for the Motherland. Actually, I think that's for the Motherland. Anyway, it's all the DLCs, and I'm using the Black Ice mod, so it's 10.2 version, I think. Now the problem that we have with this game is that it doesn't like to alt-tab, so if I do that, the game will most likely crash. So I am going to save a lot. The game is quite unstable because of the mod. Simply put, the guys that made this mod made this game like 3 times bigger than it was in an original game. It is a thinker's game, a very complicated game. It's in the World War II era. And before we start, there's probably a disclaimer that needs to be, let's say, said. It's a World War II era. It is based on the, well, war, and we are going to play as Germany. So there's going to be, let's say, German units, SS units. It's a very historical, very accurate historical game, and that's why there's going to be SS units, Nazi stuff and all that. Now the thing is that I'm not a supporter, nor the Nazis, nor the fascists, nor any other right-wing extreme faction or whatever you want to call it. But the thing here is that we are going to play with Germany first. I'm definitely intending to play with other countries in the next, well, playthroughs, if there's going to be an interest for the game. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we are going to take the historical path, and like I said, we are going to have some SS units. There's going to be some buildings built, but the point of those buildings is that they are called the Do Not Forget. So it's actually an event that pops up. Now those concentration camps are built, that will be built, are actually based on history. So the game actually, or the modders actually put that in so that the players and the viewers actually know what happened, and that let's say, humankind does not forget that part of the history, because we have to do everything in our power to never let it happen again. With that, I hope that the guys, like YouTube, Twitch and others, won't have problems with this. We'll see that. The first time that I've actually streamed this game, I got 5 copy strikes on YouTube. So now that is sorted out, hopefully. The account won't get closed down, that's it. So I think that we can now play. I did take parts of the game, or actually the music, out of the mod, so it won't be played here. But anyway, the game as a game is still as a whole. So yeah, let's dive into it. Now the thing is that it will take quite a long time before we actually unpause the game. We are going to have to set up quite a lot of things, and we'll start preparing. Yeah, Chile, we'll have to start preparing the Germany for war, or for conquest, let's say. So yeah, with that, let's get going. I hope I didn't forget anything. I did make a few notes here, so there should be nothing that I forgot to tell, hopefully. Okay, so let's start moving. By the way, Chile, I did play World of Warships today, but it was my AM time, so before noon, and that's why I'm I chose this game to play now because it's Saturday evening. So let's get moving. Now, there's going to be a lot of events we have to take care of. Okay, Kriegsmarine creation, that was actually the organization of the Navy, of the German Navy. So we are going to reorganize that. We are going to send them 200 supplies. Okay, we don't need, this is about the mod, so if anybody is interested, you can download it from official Paradox page from forums. Now this game was, I think, it was released in 2009, so it's 10 years old, but this mod is still being worked upon. So 10 years after the game was released, this mod is still in the works. And it's the same team that works on the Black Ice mod for Hearts of Iron 4, which is quite, I mean, very popular game, but if you ask me, I don't like it. It's like a mobile game for me. So Hearts of Iron 3 Black Ice mod, that's the real deal. Now we will do nothing, we won't help Abyssinia because Mussolini will take it over. So quick economic boost. We are going to go for long-term investment. We are going to need extra spice. Now we are going to play normal. So let's select the other events. We'll have an independent branch for the Luftwaffe. I think that was historically correct as well. Do not change the unit's names or you will disrupt the chain of events. Oh boy, we have to be careful about that. Yeah, we'll have the independent branch, so the Goering will take over. Reoccupation of the Rhineland. We are going to reoccupy it. Mixed support upgrade choice. Now this is getting complicated now. The thing is that there's a few things that's new and I'm not familiar with it. I didn't mention that I've been playing this game a lot. Hey Alison, hi. Yeah, welcome. I'm only one follower short from affiliate, so hopefully we'll manage to get there today. But yeah, welcome to the stream, mate. There's one more thing that is a problem. Let me just try and see if this works. No, it doesn't. So I cannot hide the camera. So I've made a sort of a workaround. Yay! So mixed support upgrade choice, motorized support. The event chain allows you to choose 4 upgrade groups for your mixed support brigades. Yeah, okay, let's start. So mixed support group, what will they have? They'll have artillery. They will have anti-tank. We need the anti-air. So we have anti-tank, artillery. Support group should be engineers. Now in regards to motorized support upgrade choice, motorized units should have the artillery. Oh, come on. Motorized. Yeah, Chile, it's a tooth. Anti-air. Yeah, we'll need the anti-air. The thing with anti-air is that when you research dual-purpose guns, anti-air guns, we are talking about the famous German 88s. And that's going to be useful for the Russian front, because we will need the guns to penetrate their armor. Now I'm thinking if I would take the light armor upgrade or the assault gun upgrade. This is going to cost a lot. Oh boy, what should we take? We took the artillery, right? We took the anti-air. We'll take the engineers. And we'll take the assault gun. You picked 4th upgrade group. Now the Third Reich, let's see. We will need economy, I think. Or actually national manpower would be nice. Now this is going to affect the game until the end, so it's actually... Wow. It's actually a very important decision. IC plus 15%. Oh wow, that's... But we should go with this one or this here, so... We'll go with the national manpower, we'll need that. Okay, build new factories. We still do have a few more. Leader backstory. Oh boy, this is parents can only give. Okay, let's get started. So this will define our leader, Adolf. We are going to go for where is it? Espionage, national unity, unit recruitment time. Nah, that's a bad one. Now, where on earth? We're going to go with this one. Research efficiency. Okay. So my father. This is not a bad idea. Although we'll take this one. So, our childhood. We'll take the manpower. Most likely. We'll take the national manpower modification. Hey, Chile. Thanks for the sub. Long dong, silver away. Sliver. Sliver away. I don't know, Chile. I think that you've got something to do with this. Thanks for the sub and welcome to the stream. Oh man, I hope that's enough now for the affiliate. Just maybe. Hey man, thanks. I really appreciate it, man. Oh man. Okay, now let's yeah, guys, we've actually reached 50 followers. And actually I don't know what to say. I'm a bit unprepared for this. Anyway, I think that Chile has to do a lot with this, so definitely a shout out to you, mate. Now when we get through these menus, it's not a lot, we are going to start building our army. Okay, man. So, my childhood hero, which one of these three? We do not have to become heroes overnight, just a step at a time. Meeting each other thing that comes up, discovering we have the strength to stare it down. Elan or Roosevelt? So, who was my hero? Oh boy, famous radio character. Yeah, we'll go with the national manpower. We'll need that for the Russian front. For the Eastern Front. So, as a young adult, we were most likely a soldier in the army. So, officer recruitment, land build speed. Oh, we are going to be radical militant crowd. Yeah, we'll need the manpower. So the Soviets going to be normal, Allies are going to be normal, Italy is going to be normal, Japan is going to be normal, China is going to be normal. National peacetime recruiting policy, we need to, I prefer a more balanced and sane approach. That's going to be it. Now, is there anything else? Player backstory done. Let's get ready to rumble. Yeah, Chile, definitely. Now, I do not know how do I get the affiliate status. Do I have to apply, or will they, will Twitch like contact me? I have no idea. But if I can set the VIP status as soon as this stream is over, you're definitely gonna get it. Okay, now we can yeah, I didn't even check that. I said I'll do it when I get there, but now we can enact some new laws. Mixed industry in the where? Industrial policy laws. Oh boy, where's that? So we are going to go for mixed industry, which means more production. Oh boy, less money. But definitely we need to go change it. Yeah. Sure we will, Chile. I'm off to the partnership now. So, we do have to set research. Now let's first do the diplomacy. We've done this. Production. Oops. We are going to put these ships at the bottom of the line. Ah man. 1, 2, 3. Now we do have to this is going to take a while, so while I'm doing this I'm going to take a toot. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. The game doesn't allow for the slops to be able to switch on and off the camera. So let's go through the research screen. There's an insane amount of research. This can be researched up to 10 level. So we have years of research ahead of us. The thing is that if we research in advance, like something that's in 1938, it will, first of all, this number 12 means it's a very hard to research, very tough research to finish, and if we start researching this, it's going to be an advanced research, so we'll get maluses for it. So we're going to take the 36. Now leadership are actually these points, so we definitely need this. We don't need so many spies. We'll put it down to 0.3 a day, so it means that around 3-4 days, every 3 or 4 days we'll get a new spy. We don't need diplomacy, so we'll put it down to 0.3 as well. Actually 0.2 should be fine. And officers, we don't need officers from the start. We'll need those, where's that number? Up here. We'll need those when the war comes. So we're going to go for 10 officers a day. Now let's go through the research. We'll need this. We'll definitely need this. Leadership, manpower. Okay, we'll take this. Yeah, we should be able to go along with this one as well. So industry. Now we should take a few doctrines first. Political indoctrination. Morale for the police. Oh well, we need that. We'll need cavalry to hunt down partisans. Befehls tactics, Great War analysis, rolling artillery barrage, definitely. Superior firepower. Submarine, these are all in the future. Okay, we don't need this one. Operations. Artillery unit training. Command and control. But actually we are going to put this at the bottom. We have to take care of industry now. This one's done. I usually do this off screen, but today I've started a brand new game, so it will take a while to get through this. Now, steel armor casting, yep. Electronics, radios, will definitely need those. Now, industry, we don't need a new industrial power. Oh boy, how is it called? Industrial zone. We still have enough industrial zones to fill up. We are definitely going to go with this one. Now this is already the alert for the inefficient research because it's in advance, but we'll definitely go and research this one. We need to research all of this. Secret, no secrets yet. Standard infantry branch. Truck and prime mover, yep. Camouflage designs. Yeah, this is the most important one, so we can build police centers. I'll put this one at the top. Heavy AA guns, that's awesome. Artillery brigades. We'll need this for the tanks. This will unlock actually, oh come on, or the tank branch, so it's important for Germans. Definitely. Anti-tank, high density alloys. So what's this? To produce better armor piercing ammunition. Ooh, okay. And armor 2, welded plate armor, definitely. Now these are planes. 4 engine, large fuel, armament, machine gun focus, twin engine bomber bay. Yeah, that's definitely useful. We'll have a lot of strategic bombers, or actually tactical bombers, which are medium size bombers. So bombing side, jet technology, and we're going to invest heavily into submarines. So engine, hull, crew. Now let's see, small ships. We'll need this. For now I'm not going to research anything. The points that we have, we can research 42 projects, actually 18 projects, 17.89 projects, and we already put 42 into the research line. So now cruisers, capital ships and carriers are going to have to wait, at least for now. I did go with this, didn't I? Okay, we'll take this. Heavy bomber crew. Strategic air command, definitely. Oh boy. Logistical strikes, that's for infrastructure. Installation. Strategic bombing. We won't be building, we won't build any fighter bomber planes, and I'm going to change those units if we have any. I think we do. So Naval is going to have to wait as well. Yeah, I did put this at the top, so this is fine. Now, is there anything that's 36? Artillery unit training, command and control, direct fire, that's for anti-tank guns. Ooh, definitely need military police. So I think that's it. So now let's check the politics. Oh boy, we do have to replace a few ministers. Our first goal is to get our political party up. The popularity must get at least up to 80. So it's going to take a while, but we definitely must achieve that. So let's see, armaments minister. I see money. We don't need this one now. Money plus 75%. We need this guy. Oh yeah, Fritz. You're going to be our armaments minister, minister of security. It's going to be Goebbels. Yeah, ruling party support modifier, manpower modifier, definitely going for it. Head of intelligence, leadership, oh boy, we'll replace this guy. Let's see, I see man, industrial intel, construction, practical decay, that's not a bad one. We'll go with Schacht. Chief of Staff, combat movement, speed, organization, regain. Well, there's one guy that will give us supply throughput, so that's the one we'll need. Chief of the Army. Okay, fine, this one is fine. Chief of Navy. We will go with destroyer practical delay, and Goering is going to be our chief of the Air Force. He's specialized in close air support, so the Stukas and stuff like that. Now we need to get our spies ready, so support the ruling party. We don't need this. And we need to counter espionage, so raise national unity. I don't think we need that. Now as soon as we get more spies, we are going to start sending them abroad. Theaters is not important, so I think that we're set up. Now we're definitely going to save the game. I don't know if I've mentioned, but the game likes to crash. It's very unstable. A lot of hacks has been done to keep it, to make it stable. Yeah, well. So let's unpause. A lot of new events will pop up in the next coming days, but when we get through those, we should speed up the time. Now let's rebase all of our planes in one spot. And start organizing our army. Come on. We do have plenty of time before the war breaks out, so... Come on. Now when the day is over, so that's actually at 2400 hours, the new events will pop up. We also need to sack each and every... Now let me pause before I do that. I'm going to sack each and every general down to a division level, and I am going to set each and every general on my own, but before the war breaks out. So we are going to select the best guys possible. Yeah, sure, Chili, no problem. Okay. So the divisions now have no leaders, and we are going to completely reorganize the whole army, the whole command, chain of command, down to the division level, including the garrison units. Yeah, there's a lot of work. I will probably do that off stream. But anyway, if you guys want to see me how I organize the army, let me know, and I can definitely do it while I play it. So the new day will start now. We'll see what events pop up. A ton. Okay, road network, rail network, airports. Oh yeah, the Great Depression effect. NRP not selected. We have lost the effects of the NRP not selected. National revolt. Oh Jesus. 3-year draft war economy. Okay. And where's the economy? Okay. So now there is something about the budget stuff, but okay, we'll check that later. So the Wehrmacht upgrade events. This event gives you the choice to activate a series of historical Wehrmacht division upgrades and a number of Luftwaffe headquarters reorganization events. You're definitely going to go with this one, with the history one. The Wehrmacht events upgrade the following infantry divisions to motorized divisions. So 29th, 20th, 13th and 2nd, as well as upgrading the 1st, 2nd, 3rd Panzer divisions, and finally upgrading the 2nd motorized infantry and 13th to the 12th and 13th Panzer divisions. Okay. These events will remove the historical brigades and divisions from the map and chain of command and replace them with the new divisions. The Luftwaffe reorganization events remove and replace the headquarter units along with some flag garrison units. Those are going to be the Goering special units. Okay, we are going to allow this. Now the Schutzstaffel is actually the SS. That was the secret police. The first 3 units, I mean, all of these were very famous during the Second World War, of course. Very feared as well. Those are special units. One is the Leibstandarte SS Adolf Hitler, the second one was Germania and Deutschland. We are going to receive some events and decisions regarding the SS and historical divisions, both foreign and Germanic. There are going to be SS units that will be recruited from Norway, from Latvia, the same as in the history, the same as happened in the history. So, okay, we'll have to take care of those units, like merging them. But okay, we are going to go historical division upgrades. Budget reserves. We need to be careful from now on. Now the thing that I sort of figured out is that we need to 2000 money at all times. If we fall below that, we have some serious economic debuffs. I wish it would tell that. Okay, creation of battle commanders. We are definitely going to have some battle commanders. Do you want rewards? Yes, do your worst. Though this is sort of... Let's hope it will be fine. Sharon Horse and Nice House. Give us the big guns. This was a very famous... oh man. I need to have a tooth. It's a very famous, how should I say, well, it wasn't a car, an armored car, literally called the bucket car, actually Kugelwagen means bucket car, military light vehicle. Now you guys probably know Ferdinand Porsche. And the Volkswagen. So we are going to activate this. Henschel and Son, that means Henschel and Sons was a well, they were definitely producing tanks. So we are going to build all these factories, and Krupp was, I mean, it still is probably one of the best designers for guns, like tank guns, big guns. So let's build this one. Okay, Waffen SS, industry prepares for war. Now we need to get the production in order. Reinforcements, upgrades, supplies, and consumer goods. Okay, now in regards to economy, Germany had one, well, let's call it a province, but one area in Hanover where they were actually producing oil, and we are going to increase this production to the maximum because we are going to be running low on oil more or less throughout the whole war. We also need to increase our steel production. Now there are a few provinces that have very high steel production since the start, and I just need to find those. Base 10, there are higher bases than this. Now where's the resources? Oh, that's the one. We'll have to click through a little bit to find those top ones. Base 13. I know there's a 35 somewhere in this area, but I don't know where. Oh, dang it. Now, steel refinery, we're going to build this up. Where the heck is this? There should be somewhere here. We need to find it because we definitely need to get our steel production up. Now this is a ball bearing factory. It's been bombed by the Allies into oblivion, but I don't think that they were able to take it down completely. Okay, now let's build this one here as well, and there's one that's 13. Now what we also need to build up is our factories, of course. We are going to pick the provinces that have the highest heavy industry capacity. I don't know if we are going to be able to build heavy industry. Yeah, it says USA activate heavy industry. I think that only the Americans can build heavy industry, so we'll see about that. There's definitely something here in Berlin. Okay, let's build this up. Now what about Königsberg? There is some heavy industry here, and this area is going to be pretty safe from bombing, so we are going to build this up as well. Okay, let's build it here in Hamburg. Oh, build it here. Base 8, so we're going to build steel refineries here as well. Now here is one heavy industry, so let's get on it. This is the so-called Rhineland area, which was the industrial heart of Germany during the World War II. Oh man, these places are gonna get bombed, but who cares? We are definitely going to build a lot of aircrafts, I mean fighter planes, to fend the Allies off. Actually, we can do it like this. So I think we're done with the industry, more or less. Now I also don't know what's up with this strategic, not sure how they are called. Yeah, this is something new. It gives some sort of production bonuses. Okay, I think that's it. So let's save the game again. And let's move on. Now, is there anything else that we need to do? Speedboat, coastal battleship, coastal battleship. So this is more or less a coastal. Haha, okay, submarines. Now where's our fleet at? We don't have any. I think we don't have any. Okay, now we need to put this up. So oil rig, industry. Let's just pop all up. Okay, so we are building aircrafts. Okay, so let's organize the planes. Now interceptors. Railway artillery designs. Now this is awesome. As part of the rearmament program initiated by the Nazis after taking power in 1933, the Army High Command ordered Krupp to begin work on the new railroad artillery designs. Now you guys probably know what that is. What those guns were. These were actually the biggest guns that were made in history, if you ask me. Blah blah. Anyway, we're going to start this program. Now, Fascist Militia Brigade, poorly armed and composed of... okay, activate this unit. Now we'll definitely go and select, say yes to this. These are very funny events. Hitler usually goes into a rage or he's ranting, and there's some bonuses and some else's that are added to the game. Yeah, some rare and minor flavors. So these are flavor events and are definitely fun. Opel Blitz. Opel today is also producing cars. It's one of the car European industries. So they were building the very famous oh boy, how's it called? Well, trucks for, well, four-wheel drive Blitz A, so we're going to activate this as well. Now let's work on these some fighter bomber. Light bombers are awesome. And we do have 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not bad. Oh boy. So scripted invasion choice. We will allow the invasions. That's well, definitely the famous D-Day invasion. But there are also invasions of North African coast and others. All historical invasions throughout the Second World War, so we are going to allow those. Maschinenfabrik Augsburg Nuremberg. Now that is MAN. Also, they were producing. It's a very heavy, heavy factory, and they were building. Well, it says diesel engines for submarines, tanks, cylinders, and projectiles, and artillery of every description. Yeah, they were massively bombed during the Second World War because 40% of all Panther tanks built in Germany were produced here. So we're going to build this factory as well. Now let's unpause and get these planes sorted out. Close air support, that's the Stuka bombers. Transport planes, assault gliders. Okay. Now what we should do with these fighter bomber units, we should... How can I do that? Okay, the armor focus. Close air support interceptor. We want to make interceptors out of these ones. So these are going to be in the production line now. Let's put them on top. we have to check this one out. Since first ironclad warships, all countries try their best to produce high quality steel suited for huge armor plates needed for building bigger and bigger warships. So we should we go with the special treatment, which was good at both as both armor and structural steel. Only downside was the cost of that steel was the reason why only USA used it on all its ships built after. Well, we'll go with the special treatment. Historical build-up of the Luftwaffe. Yeah, historical build-up. Okay, let's unpause. So we do have the production set up. Let's set up the planes. So we can speed up time now for a while. Ooh, we need the events. Oh boy. In the meantime, I'm just going to try to find some more resources to build up. There's nothing we can do at this point, but just move the timer. $16. The Berghof, yeah, we're going to build Hitler's residence. We would give them money. Oh no. Finland is offering us a trade. We would give them money. They would give the... oh crap. No. Put this to 3. Put this to 10. We will also need rare materials, but I will only build up those that are the highest value. So 4, I think that Berlin has the highest one. So rares, it's E. Danzig is not ours yet. Ooh, nice. The government secretary focus. Yeah, we're going to take that one. Now these events sort of are the same every year, so when I get used to them, we'll just click them off. For now I'm checking because it's a new version of the mod, and there's been things changed, and I don't want to mess up anything. Oops. So where's this? Would like fuel for money. Yep. Ooh, nice. Oh crap, come on. Nah. We do have enough coal, so that shouldn't be a problem. You guys that popped into to YouTube, I'm using a different chat bot, so I cannot see your comments at this point. So if you want to comment live, pop into my Twitch stream. France is offering us trade agreement, money for rares, no. Okay, we can trade with Latvia, no problem. We are going to build a lot of supplies because we're going to sell them. Yeah, this always happens at the start of the game. Oh boy, let's... We did catch 18 enemy spies, but they're still going to steal our technology from time to time. Ground attack tactics. Oh well. I'm also going to save the game again, just so if we crash, short break from my camera. Anyway, anybody who's familiar with the game or likes the game, if you pop into Twitch, I'm definitely going to name units after you if you want that. And I would also be very happy if people come in so we can chat, and if the generals come in so we can so we actually make the plans together to wage war. I kind of forgot one pause. Now we're going to have to establish the trade deals. 50 rares. Let's accept this one. Okay, so I think the economy is going to be fine now. We would give the metal... no. So let's put this on top. Nice. Oh boy. Let's see, these are coastal submarines. Superior tactician. Let's see, skill. Yeah, I will select this one. They would like supplies for money. It's a deal. Supplies for money, it's a deal, definitely. Now this is selling supplies is definitely the best way to make money. Though we are losing it now, dang it. Well, things should pick up. We just need to keep an eye on our production line. This is cheap. Still. Olympic Games. Yep, we are ready. Oh boy, out of supplies. We would give them money for rare materials. No. Oh, it's not such a... Nah, let's go for it. It's Italy. The thing is that I'm going to pick up those trade partners that we are going to be together in war with. Because when the war breaks out, you know, everything will start falling apart for Germany, so... Now I think that we can speed up to 4. Yeah, we'll need to buy oil from somewhere. Hey, thanks for the follow, Spike1179. Welcome to the stream. Looks like you are Hearts of Iron 3 fan. Oh man, thanks. We are taking Germany on a road to war. Yeah, man, awesome. The old battleship Hessen, we are going to commission it. Though it was a very slow ship, one of those so-called dreadnoughts, which were actually the remnants of the First World War. Anti-air focus for motorized support brigades. heavy anti-aircraft. It's time to pick development of anti-aircraft guns for motorized support brigades. We're going to go with the heavy AA. Or actually self-propelled anti-aircraft guns for motorized. Yeah, we're going to go with this. Artillery focus for motorized support. Oh boy, motorized support. Let's go with the rocket artillery. This will be costly. It will cost a lot. We'll build police buildings. Those units are going to cost huge amounts of money. So let's build police stations. Aha! Aufstellungswelle. Engineers, upgrade for our mixed support brigades. Yes, I want to upgrade. Now we need to pause on this one. For mixed support brigades, we are going to focus on artillery. Now, engine type for aircraft protection level and tank armor type. Oh boy, which one do we want? So light protection will allow your aircraft to maintain greater range. Such aircraft will be cheaper and faster to build. Heavy protection will give your aircraft greater hitting power and ability to absorb damage. We want heavy because we'll need to defend. Yeah, okay. So we'll take the heavy. Gasoline, diesel. So heavy, diesel, the type of armor, wielded armor. So heavy, diesel and wielded armor. We'll need strong planes because we are going to be outnumbered more or less all the time, so it's better to have less planes but very durable ones. We would give them supplies most for sure. Supplies for money, accept now budget limitations, heads up. Thanks for the lurk, Crispy. Welcome to the stream. We have engineers available for our motorized support brigades. Yes, deploy the engineers. Okay, let's move on. Winter Olympics. So let the games begin. You guys are awesome, thanks for lurking, thanks for the follows. I've managed to get to the affiliate today. I do have the stats, though not many viewers today, but it doesn't matter. We would give them energy for money, that's for sure. We do have a lot of energy, so money for oil. Yep. Oh man, we need more supplies. Let's go with 32. Yeah, I think the production line is fine. Hanover, commission the Hanover, definitely. We would give them supplies for money. Energy, oh yeah. Oh, well. Every peanut counts. A short break. Okay, awesome. Now we need the metal. We are going to run out of metal very soon, so there's a very nasty storm above us. Above me today. It's been going on more or less all afternoon with lots of lightnings now. So if I suddenly disappear, let's hope that only electricity goes out and that the lightning doesn't strike the house and burns my computer down. Oh yeah, definitely. Supplies for money. Now the game's going to be slow from the start, but when the war breaks out it's going to be insane. Yeah, we'll accept this. For now we need to set the trade routes up. We'll sell all the energy that we can. That's actually coal. Oh, now that's a famous so the Horstwiesel was a Luftwaffe fighter wing prior to the Second World War. Oh, come on. Yeah, it's those three. So we gain some manpower, money, and a few research points for our motorized support brigade. Yes, I want to deploy. Dance show. Nice. Okay. There are some special events here for the flavor. Oh crap. Fire control system training. Now we're running low on officers, which is a big problem. But we won't worry about this for now. We are going to put this up to 30. Now we are going to build these air bases. Prussian, that's also Ostern, East Prussia, half German, half something else. Anyway, East Prussia is here. Actually, these provinces. We are going to build the air bases here because we will have a lot of planes when we are going to attack Russia. So we need to put them up in the production line. That's how this works. They are going to be built immediately. Okay, we can unpause. They are going to be built at the end of the day. And we need to get the industry going. Though I did read that a lot of people, well, sort of, the modders changed how industry works for Germany, so you cannot build too much industry. And the people that were playing the mod sort of hate it. We'll see how that works. But in case that it will be too severe, I will go into the game files and change it. Hopefully I'll know how. I did make mods for this, well, I didn't make mods for this game, I fixed some bugs for the mods, so I know how the system works. So we're trading away quite a lot of fuel, but that's fine. Okay, this is going to be a problem. Metal, no. Now this will soon be upgraded. We did build one oil rig in Hanover, so let's check. Yeah, it takes time for it to be built up to maximum, so until then it says this building has been damaged and is currently at 1.3, so when it gets to 2, we'll get more oil. So yeah, the game is going to be slow from the start. Oh boy, I forgot to put the camera back on. Howdy folks. Now if I click on this, okay, this works fine. Oh, that's the weather that I have above my head right now. Intel revolt risk. Yeah, we'll have to build police stations in the production. Actually, those centers that we are exploiting resources in. The thing with... Where is, for example, let me guys show you. Are there any resources here? Oh, they're probably here. So we are going to build a police station here when we are able to. Police center. It's called police center. The thing is that revolt risk lowers the income, or let's say exploitation of resources. So with the 5.5% revolt risk, we get 16.5 less steel out of this province, and it also affects manpower as far as I know. And leadership. Leadership points are actually where's the technology? The distribution of leadership. So with leadership points we put some in research, in espionage. We're going to send spies abroad now, into diplomacy and into officers. Now this is our first research being done. Machine gun focus. Observer. We'll take this one off. Standard infantry branch upgrade. Ah, the colonies. Okay, we'll have to take care of this as well. We would give them money for rare materials. No. So it's Italy. No, we need the money. So, Reichskolonialbund or the Reich Colonial League, we will fund them. Oh boy, that costs a lot of money. Well, we are going to fund them. The thing is, there's some national decisions. Aha, okay. Forming the Kampfgeschwaderbölke. These were bombers. Okay, great. Forming the Kampfgeschwader 155. We're going to create this one as well. Forming, yep. Creation of four infantry divisions. We are going to build full divisions in production queue. So let's see. Oh boy, this is a lot of planes. We need to put this one up. 5.4 IC. Ooh. 7.7. We need to put this, at least these up, because they are going to be upgraded. Now these are medium bombers. We can wait with those, and we can also wait with these units. Actually, we need to build them as well, at least this one. Oh dang it, let's put all four up. We'll see how much production we are going to lose at the end of the day. So July, June, that should be fast. Oh man, I want this to be built. Okay. Special Forces branch upgrade. That's also... Where's the Special Forces at? Oh, okay. Artillery brigades. You can take this one off. Typhoon or another. Oh, it's already making problems. So let's save. When I press escape, it just opens a it doesn't open the game menu. It opens something like, I don't know how that's possible, like a random menu. I really do hope that the game's going to be stable. Now where's the oil refinery at? So still late to be built. I haven't decided yet if accept. If I'm going to go and play the historical way, like or if I'll play the other option, which I actually prefer more, and that is to start the war as soon as possible and to grab as much land as possible. Before we attack Russia, because the war with Russia is the one that will make us or break us. But if we manage to take over North Africa, before we invade Soviet Union, and if we manage to push into Iraq and to Iran, take these lands over, we'll have enough oil that we won't be worried about pushing for oil in Russia. Besides, if we manage to take the Iran, we will have 2 more fronts open against the Soviet Union, and that will divide their forces, because there's going to be one front here, and there's going to be one and another front here, and these are so far away, separated so far away, that it takes months for units to move from one front to the other. So if we manage to push from 3 different sides, we can actually break the Soviet Union. Also, this is their most important production of oil here in Baku. It says Baki, but it's Baku. And there are 2 more oil productions, one here in Maikop and I think it's Grozny. Yeah, Grozny. And that's pretty much, if we manage to take these 3 provinces, the Soviet Union is more or less broken fuel-wise. They do have more oil in this area, but if we manage to take these 3, they're gonna get screwed. The Second World War, in the Second World War, when Hitler invaded Stalingrad, which is here, this is the Stalingrad, they pushed, actually, where's Kiev? Kharkov. Yeah, this is Kiev. The Germans pushed through Kiev, through Kharkov, and then went to this river, pushed up the river into Stalingrad. And that year, or actually the next, that year, that was called Operation Vollblau. Hitler actually almost managed to encircle Moscow. He made it somewhere up here. There is a province. I don't know which one. Anyway, the Germans did manage to get to the northern side, more or less, close to Moscow. But the next year, they concentrated their offensive called Operation Blau, and they tried to take the oil fields from the Soviets. They did manage to get to the Caucasus areas. They did manage to take Maikop, I think, but the Russians burned down all the oil industry, so they didn't manage to get much oil out of that. But the main reason was to break the Soviets' armored forces, because they would lack fuel. And all the fuel from this area was transported through Stalingrad. This is the Volga River. Actually, let me just do the research. So heavy AA guns, we can take this off. And let's put the battle plans in. The Geo, yeah. Okay. So the Volga River, the Germans the main reason why Hitler invaded or went to Stalingrad was to actually break the trade route, the Volga trade route, because it was all the wall that Soviets had was traveling up the Volga to Moscow and to the front, to the refineries and to the front. Oh, they have problems here. The Russians have problems. You would give them energy for money, fine. Why not? Money for rare materials. No, we need the money. Now we can speed up. We need more money, guys. We definitely need more money. There is something. We'll need this now. I did check before the stream. Money is at least 8,000. 10,000, 15,000. Jesus Christ, this is so freaking expensive. Nickel. Oh man, I'll have to check those on the forums to see what do we need. You would give them energy? Yeah, sure. So okay, the research has been done. AF with reaction suspension advance, which means allow research of tank destroyer and armor plate thickness. Tank destroyers, we'll put those on top. Diesel engines, we'll put those on top as well. And some builded plate armor, or actually armor plate thickness. Now this will slow down our tanks, but they're going to be much stronger, so we are going to research a few of these. There's 9 levels, 1 out of 9, and we are going to research a few levels, then we'll see if we'll need even heavier or stronger tanks or not. This is more or less fine. Now we can speed up. Who's low on energy? Is anybody low on energy? No. What about supplies? Soviet Union needs supplies. We'll send all the supplies that we can, so Oops, impossible. So let's sell them 40 supplies. How much do we produce? Yeah, it's fine. Nice. We would give them energy. Yup. If you do not respond, they would like supplies. Nice. Finland would like supplies. Ooh, they would like supplies. Oh wow, they are all needing supplies. Now we are going to run out. Oh man, awesome. So, surge of volunteers. Our men unmanly bearing are standing up and saying they're ready to fight for our country. Oh, awesome. Until April. Oh, that's a short one. Twin engine bomber. Oh no, we can take it off. Oh boy, we need to research this one as well. 500 kilogram bomb development. Ooh, incendiary bombs. I missed those. By the way, guys, the music in this game is, at least to me, absolutely awesome. Oh man, let's save again. So this is the air command, the flag regiment, the garrison, the leader, and he only cavalry brigade. These are, this one will get upgraded. Yeah, let's take this one. Okay, here they are. Hungary would like energy, fine. Graf Spee, Admiralshire, Deutschland. Kriegsmarine. Hilfskreutzer, now what on earth is that? We are going to combine this fleet. Seaplane tender. Oh man, I need to check this one. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if, I mean, how fast these ships are. Are they only intended to be like in a port just for defense, or should they stay with the fleet? For now I'm going to put them into a separate unit together with the torpedo boat, light cruisers. Okay, now this is going to be our first fleet. Oh, come on. The Japanese, no, Japan's our friend, so we are not going to take them. We're not going to make problems with them, so now we definitely need somebody who's skilled. Oh boy. You're going to lead our main force. Gain core on Samoa, New Zealand, fine. Papua New Guinea. And we are going to move our fleet to Königsberg. Oh dear. USA, Canada and Mexico. Let's rebase our main fleet there. The thing is that we are going to use the main fleet to blockade the Leningrad here when we invade Russia, I mean Soviet Union, and we will blockade this part. Oh, awesome. So that's an industry advance. Industry, we are going to leave this one in. Wielded plate armor. We'll take this one out. Awesome. Security units. 1940, so that's too far in advance. We are going to use the fleet to blockade the Leningrad. What I usually try to do, it's not easy to achieve, but when first of all I definitely try to take over the whole Poland, and then the front line with the Soviet Union is here. The Soviet Union does take these three, these are the Baltic states. They take all these three states usually, and what I do, at least try to do, oh boy, we need to pause, is to make a push with armored forces towards this river and then up north and cut off all of their forces in this area. Now the only problem is that you need to blockade Leningrad, because otherwise they get supplies shipped in by sea, and if you manage to do that, all their forces here, well, they sort of wither off, kind of, and I usually use a lot of bombing planes and I just bomb them into oblivion. The Soviets will most likely take some land here, these provinces, and in case they do it, in case they manage it, I will use the paratrooper units. Usually I pop them in this area to block them off, to block the Soviets off, and that way make a complete blockade of the Leningrad area. So we would give them money. No. Money for heirs. Money for heirs. For fuel. No, not fuel. We need oil. Okay, so let's move on. Yeah, well, we are not going to take fuel. We need oil. Oh, the oil rigs are being built, right? Yep. New research. We're going to up this to 36. For airs. 4 engine and airframe. Now this is going to be very important. We're going to be building quite a lot of transport planes. We'll need those to drop supplies to our troops on the front. I will probably make a complete chain from Berlin to Warsaw and then further on into Soviet Union. We'll take this one back. Okay, 4 engine airframe. So this one's done. We'll start building this one right away. Let me just check something before we move on. Flying boat, naval bomber, twin engine fighter prototype, medium bomber. Is that a twin engine? Twin engine airframe. Oh man, we'll have to research this one as well. So okay, 4 engine, large fuel tank, 4 engine transport plane. We put that one on. Spies, damn you. Rare materials, rare materials. Now it's time for us to send spies to the enemies. Where should we send those? Camouflage designs. Now where is that? $41. So let's take them off. Oh boy, this is going to be a big problem. We'll figure it out somehow. Now, what was I checking? Oh yeah, the spies, of course, so the intelligence. Now, we are definitely going to send them to Great Britain and to Russia. Europe, Soviet Union, send spy priority. We're going to disrupt their national unity. And go into military espionage. And there's United Kingdom. Oh, we do have 2 spies there. We are going to go for covert operations. Technology espionage. And that's pretty much it for now. I don't know where I can set the trading to be. This is automatic trading, but then everything will get messed up. So we can do that after we have enough money. So until then, we'll have to do it manually, which sucks. But we should manage it. Okay, Italy wants money for heirs. Let's go for it. Bulgaria, nah. Now let me open the window and let some fresh air in. Now if you guys hear the rain, let me know. Let's speed up. So we are almost to the half-year point now. Now I'm getting information. Yeah, well, I was talking about lightning strikes, but boy, I need some fresh air. So allow research of mobile unit combined arms operational doctrine. Where's the operational doctrine? Oh man, which one? Mobile unit combined arms. Oh boy, this one needs to go up. We'll use cavalry to hunt down partisans. They don't use fuel, they have good suppression, and they are fast, so we need to research those units. Awesome. Now mass events. We'll leave them on. Stormtrooper tactics. Oh boy. Let's put this one at the top. Basic anti-tank ammunition. Anti-tank. This is the one. Jesus Christ, now the church went off. Oh god damn it. Maniacs. They ring the bells all the time. Okay, prohibit the establishment of new parties. Ooh, definitely. And not a day too early. Now we're going to have some dissent. Oh boy. We need to lower the dissent. Oh, come on. Militia strength increase. Allow research of militia strength, so superior firepower doctrine. Ah, okay, we don't need this one. Superior strength. Basic education, now that's a key one. Now we need to research the advanced education. We are going to put this one on top. Yeah, these are the key ones. Now we will also put medicine. And we'll put these ones in. But medicine will go up on top. And there is one more. Yeah, we'll put industry up as well. 38. Nuclear research, we can actually start it. Oh, interesting. Now, where the heck is... There is one one research. Like farms. That gives a big boost on manpower. Ah, agriculture, okay. We are researching this one, so... Great War analysis. Radios. Now we can take this one off. Oh boy. So, infantry, tank ready communication and air liaison. Blitzkrieg. Front. Oh yeah, we need this one. Frontline target focus. The rest is in electronics. Now these are extremely important. We will start researching them next year, or actually we do need to research them before the war. Yeah, it's a big boost for the infantry. It was actually the German infantry was so successful in battles because they had extremely good radio support, especially in their armored units. For example, their tanks, every tank had a radio, so they were in constant contact, and the leader of the, let's say, company, usually that was 4 tanks, was in constant contact with the headquarters. While the Russians on the other side, they didn't have radios, or maybe just one tank out of I don't know how many had radio, but more or less that radio didn't work, so it was a huge advantage for the Germans. Dang it, we need to build factories, come on. Okay, now let's see. Aha, this is an extremely important event as well. They want supplies for money. You will accept this. Sino-German cooperation. We are going to stop helping out China to increase the relations with Japan. Now we are going to continue the Ural bomber program. The thing is that through this event this is the decision that a lot of people come to the forum and ask why they cannot build long-range strategic bombers while playing as Germany, and the thing is that they should select the continue the Ural bomber program during this event. Now the thing is that the Germans planned to invade Russia, get to take Moscow, Stalingrad, actually push somewhere to these areas, into these areas, establish the front like this, sort of, let's say like this, and where's the Ural Mountains? These are the Ural Mountains. It's a huge chain. Okay, the Germans would be entrenched on this line, and they wanted to build some extremely long-range bombers that would actually destroy everything behind the Urals, behind this Ural region, and force Soviets to surrender. And that was this project, but the guy who was leading it had a crash and died, so in an air crash on June 36, so 3 years before the war, and the program ended. So Kesselring, Albert Kesselring, was actually a general who was fighting, who took over the, well, let's say, defense of Italy when the Allies invaded Sicily. And then there was the, I don't know, the Gothic Line and the famous battle for Monte Cassino. It was Kesselring who led the German troops. So this guy took over his position in the Luftwaffe at that point. Yeah, well, we are going to continue this program. Peenemünde was situated here on this island, this was the testing ground for German or for Nazis. Oh boy, Wunderwaffe, so wonder weapons. They developed the V21 rockets here. Yeah, they bought the whole peninsula, the northern part of the Baltic island of Usedom. The site has been suggested by Werner von Braun. Smother. Yeah, well, this is interesting. It's just the place for you and your friends. By the middle of 38, the army facility had been separated from the Luftwaffe facility and was nearly complete. Personnel moved from Kummersdorf. The Army Research Center, Peenemünde Ost, consisted of Werk Ost and Werk Süd, while Werk West was the Luftwaffe test site. So we're going to build this facility. It should pop an icon here like a rocket one. Now, construction of training base. I don't exactly know how this works in this mod. Not entirely sure. I did go and check it. I'll do it again, but I don't seem... I didn't find it useful. Advanced training centers. With our army growing in size and doctrine requiring our troops to be well trained, coordinated and confident of their superiority, we started to suffer from shortage of training facilities. If I understood this one correctly, we are going to take it off now from the research line. These stars, they can go up to 5 stars. So when units fight, they gain experience, and this experience goes up to 5 stars. Now building these training centers gives them another star. Or it couldn't be, I mean, it might not be a star, it might just be that experience number, which is now 31.77%, it goes up only 1%, so I'm not sure. Training base, it doesn't say. I did check the files, the game files, but I couldn't figure out what actually, what bonuses actually makes. I mean gives, what this building gives. So we'll give them supply for money. Fine. I like rounded numbers. Well, I'm a perfectionist. Oh boy, let me just grab a drink. It will only take a few seconds. We're back. So let's unpause. Advanced training happened to us. Officer recruitment. Oh god dang it. We'll need more officers for the Eastern Front. Okay, new research. Aha, now monumental architecture advance. And broadcasting. And this will fire off some events. So monumental 38. We're going to leave this one. These are extremely important buildings. You'll see soon what we're going to build, and broadcasting is also very important. 38. We'll put this one up, and this one as well. Now I'm not sure, I think it needs to take a month. I mean the month must pass, and then we'll be able to build some special buildings. Yeah, it's not here, but we'll get there soon enough. Seaport capabilities, awesome. Let's pop this one up and say yep. So this event actually like upgrades the seaports on a let's say national scale. So there's more resources and more money created for the nation or for the country. Yeah, we need to keep the people happy. Now we do have a political crisis. We need to get this up to at least 20%. Can we do it through espionage? Yeah, we're actually on it already. Let's start checking the units. Okay, this is already the Deutschland's SS, led by Steiner. Metal, no. Okay, now we can put some units onto the map. So the first, we've recruited the first units. We are not, oh yeah, well actually we should. So this one has an infantry division. So infantry regiment, artillery, anti-tank, recon cavalry, engineers and horse transport. So these are all the same. Now what we're going to do is, now where's that, we are going to rename it. We're going to name it 1st Infantry. Let's attach it. Now let's put this into the 1st Infantry. What the heck is it? Am I blind? Jesus Christ almighty, is it full? It's not full. Can't be full. Don't tell me that 3 divisions is maximum, it should be 5. Yeah, I guess I was blind. Okay, anyway, we can take this one. So the first infantry is going to be up here. Let's move them into this area. Garrison, anti-aircraft. We need anti-aircraft in these areas like Hanover. Let's start moving a few units around. This is the motorized infantry division. Now we do have some infantry divisions here as well. Is this the... Let's make this the second infantry. We would give them fuel. Nah. The Russians want fuel. Can you imagine that? 1, 2, 3. We'll send this one here. Oh my god, this is 10 IC. Oh boy, this is expensive. Now this is one of those events. Hitler is demanding action. He says you are wasting time and making too many stupid mistakes. He accuses you of being incapable of running a Hitler Youth Day camp, let alone the German nation. He shouts at you to just get it done. Stop standing about dribbling and instead you put your shoulder to the wheel. Germany deserves better. No. Oh boy, lucky me, we didn't get shot, so let's see. Hard attack, soft attack. This one doesn't matter. These are those flavor moments that pop up now and then. Now, are there any other infantry divisions? Schwerpunkt can stay on. Yeah, sure, we'll sell supplies. Now this is just an ordinary infantry regiment, artillery, anti-tank. We'll put this one to the second infantry. Okay, this is a good event. I've read it like 100 times, but you guys can go and read it. I'll check these trade offers. They would like supplies. Yep, we're going to accept it. Oh, nice, they want energy. I'll leave it on for a bit. Yeah, we're gonna give this to the second one as well. So we need one more. What a fight! Yep. Submarines. Everything in 36 we're going to research. So that's pretty much already on. Good. This one's attached right at the top, so we're going to reattach it to the third one. Aha, now this is the tank division. We are going to combine tank divisions with motorized infantry. Light armor. Light armor. Yeah, I'll probably do that off screen, because it involves a lot of planning. Let's send this one over here. Actually, we should send all of these units here, so the headquarters stay behind the front line. We'll put units on the front line. Aha, von Kleist. Okay, steel armor casting capability advance. We'll still stay on. Ah, these are sort of new. Yeah, this is awesome. Steel armor casting, fine. Now this should get down 0.04. We need to get at 0.05. Come on. So this should be finished soon enough. Then everything goes into industrial production. Okay, these are heavy flak. Oh, Jesus Christ. We need 2000 to get rid of this event, as far as I know. Ordering the bet. Oh, we are going to order the Bismarck. Yup. Okay, our popularity went up. Oh, now this is the time for us to check. So, oh man, this is going to cost money. Jeez. Let's check the... what's it called? Strategic effects. Leadership modifier, research and research efficiency. Oh no, actually it's this small entertainment shows, consumer goods during wartime, territorial pride, national unity, ruling party support. News and politics. Or should we go with huge with smaller entertainment? We'll go with this one. So oh boy, this will break our wallet. Man. Oh well, we'll manage. If nothing else, okay, this is the one. If nothing else, we'll send in the SS. So, new monumental building for the nation. Since we have advanced further in political research, we are now able to build one more monumental building in our capital. This will not only mean we have another building, this will change the entire image of the whole district. Even the whole nation will have a benefit from this. Some of the local residents won't be happy that they have to vacate to the new complex. Let's see the plans. Now let's check what we can build. Nothing. I think that we need quite a lot of money to build it. Oh crap. It will take us till the end of the month, I think. For those buildings to show up. Oh boy, there's a revolt going on, Jesus. Let's send the garrison. So this is going to be our first fight. Now why did the descent go up? And it's in red. Oh my god, we need 94. Oh Jesus. Oh man, that's because we don't have 2000 bucks, I think. Well, let's save, so if anything goes wrong. I can go and check on the forums how we can tackle this problem. Yeah, we're going to smack that militia. Okay, not much to do at this point, but we are marching towards war, guys. Oh man, these guys are moving in the Gebürz something, not sure how to pronounce it. Okay, Italy annexed Abyssinia, which is down in the south, in Africa. So Italy annexed this area. Good for Mussolini. Oh man, this really knocked our... Oh jeez. So let's send the infantry division in. This was a quick one. Now I really am not entirely sure why this event happens, but I think that it's because we don't have the money. It really knocks your production off. Yay, tank destroyer advance. Giant infrastructure, we'll leave this on. Okay, we'll leave this on as well. Nope. Cannot spend money, guys. Okay, we knocked them out. Short break for a tooth. The thing is that I cannot. The game doesn't allow slobs to turn on and off the camera, so there's no shortcut that works. So yeah, well, I made a workaround. Okay, so the Spanish Civil War has started. I'm not sure if we can send them any help. We definitely want them to be fascists at the end and help us out in the war. Yeah, all the countries, Germany, Italy, and the Soviet Union send forces there to help their favorite side. So we can send intervention. Okay, let's see. They would like fuel. Okay, let's do it. We need the money. We need to get those funds up to 2K. I'm not entirely sure, but the famous unit called Condor was the German unit, the German bomber unit that was fighting in Spain. And hopefully we'll get that unit after this event is over. They would like money, no money, no money, no. Okay. So, submarine engine advance. Submarine engine. We'll leave this one on. August 29th. Jesus, it's a slow build. They would like metal. No, we don't have the metal. Jesus Christ, they are slow. The greedy Americans want the money. Well, you will not get it from the Germans. Oh boy. Yeah, well, everybody wants to sell us the Uruguay. We're going to decline. Something's been built here. Steel refineries. Okay, nice. So, we're not going to research coastal submarine classes, but we are definitely going to research submarines. Allow research, so submarines. Submarine class, we'll put this on into the queue, into the research queue. Let me just check if we need to. No, we don't need coastal submarine research to be able to get these ones. These are the ones that can actually, so the long range submarine class can actually, are those subs that can reach United States. But we don't need the coastal submarines researched anymore to get to those, so Canada, no. I would really like to get to up to 2000. Yeah, I guess the monumental building can only be built at the end of the year. But those are huge bonuses. Brazil, Bulgaria. Okay, we'll take it from Bulgaria. We are going to build these ones as well. It's in this area, so let's put them on top of the production line. Oh, and we need to build this one as well, but this one costs like... Oof, Jesus, that's half of our production. We are going to delay it for now. Jesus Christ. Nothing's being built, dang it. Okay, this is awesome. We have lost the effect, so national revolteries goes down, consumer goods go down, so that should knock our production back up. Now we can get the revolteries down. 0.5. It will take us, oh boy, 10, 20, let's say 20 days to get it down, but the production's finally going to go back up. So we definitely don't want to fall below 2000 funds, no matter what. So the government secretary focus. This is also new. Oh no, actually it's not. Oh boy. We're going to take this one. Hopefully we'll get more money, or we get screwed by minus 5%. Oh boy. Accept. Okay. Yeah, sure. We have all the energy in the world. They would like supplies. Fine as well. Now this is nice. Oh crap. Jesus Christ. We're gonna get broke again. Okay, we must decide what we must do about lost German colonies. We definitely want to liberate them. There's oil. There's rare materials. I'm not sure what's there, but these are very important provinces, and we do want to get core on all of those. Yeah, this is oil. Now it's something here, not sure what. Yeah, uranium. That's the key one for the nuclear bombs. We are going to probably build them. If the war lasts long enough, which definitely will, if we don't lose. Okay, so smaller than entertainment shows. Oh yeah, we definitely need to put this back on, dang it. Oh man, we're completely broke. Submarine hull advance. We'll leave this one on as well. So, okay, this is done. Spanish Civil War, what to do? We shall break the Reds. Ooh, gain 10 in descent. For you, oh Jesus Christ. Oh man, 500 money, 500 fuel. Okay. Diesel engines increased, awesome. Armored car designs. Let's put this on, we'll need those. Energy, we are going to sell it. Supplies, we are going to sell it. Supplies, we are going to sell it, yep. Man, but this 2000 funds is a pain. Yeah, we need to get the money up. Now today is a slow play, like I said a few times. The thing is that we need to prepare for war, so until then there's not going to be a lot of happening, but definitely it will happen a lot when we start the war. Now the spies are sending information of the enemy units. We don't have anything from the British yet, but we would definitely like to get that. So let's see, intelligence, Europe. Let's put some into military espionage. The Summer Olympic Games. Let the Summer Games begin. Oh, gain money. That's awesome. Resource stockpile is empty. Ah, okay, fine. Oh crap. From France, money for oil. Yeah, well, we won't take it. Ah, Iran. We are going to accept this one. So, basic anti-tank ammunition. Awesome. Where's the anti-tank? Let's put this to one. Monroe effect. Now, what is this? Something new. Okay, now what did we get? This is a light bomber, but we'll have to... I think it's this one. Ah, crap. Wrong one. Should we rename it? You know what we're going to do? We'll take this one out. Ah, this is strange. It's a bit different than the other mod that I used to play with, and actually that I played with the last time. So the names are different. Well, let's combine them then. First, light bomber. We are going to name it. Oh boy. Now, where's this sign? Well, let's put it in. Jesus, now what's up with this? Okay. Fine. Metal for money, no thank you very much. Money for fuel, money for fuel. Yeah, they're breaking the deals. Ooh, yep. Ireland wants supplies, okay, fine. I don't mind that. So let's put this into the bulk. So are we finally building any factories now? Jesus Christ. Hamburg, Düsseldorf. Belgium would like money for fuel. Money for fuel, no. Okay, something's being built here. Steel refinery. Money for crude oil. We are not importing any rare material, I mean steel, so we might even start exporting it, though we are definitely going to need... Jesus Christ, what's up with these consumer goods? Okay, now ooh, the U-boat flotilla. Form it, definitely. Probably it's down in the production line. Yeah. We are going to wait with building it. We need to get the industry up. That's the top priority now. Now the stream is going on for 2 hours and 55 minutes. So I'm going to end it here. So it lasts like 3 hours. First things first, it is a very important stream for me today because I've managed to get up to the 50 followers and I do have the stats to become an affiliate, so hopefully we'll get, I'll get there. I do have to check how that thing works. Hey Nitrogen, no problem. I will be streaming this game more often, I think. The thing is that I was streaming World of Warships mostly because it had the most viewers, so I got my stats up. Yeah, thanks for the follow, man. Really appreciate it. I do have the stats now to become an affiliate, so I will check how to do that, and then I can play games like this which are not that popular. But still, it's one of my favorite games, so I will definitely stream it. Yeah, well, that's pretty much it. Like I said, the game today is going to be slow, and it was slow. It's going to be slow in the next stream most likely, but then the war should probably start, and things should start moving on real fast. But yeah, for now, thank you guys for being here. Stay safe and stay awesome, and see you again tomorrow, same time, same channel. Thanks again for all the follows, for all the support, and that's it for now, guys. Let's save the game, because when I alt tab it's going to crash anyway. Thanks, Chili. Thanks for the support, mate. I really appreciate it. So I'll pop into your stream now, most likely. I'll have some dinner first, but then I'll come to your stream. Okay, guys, thanks again. See you later. Bye. Okay, now let's see if we crash.